Moving away now from the land ordinance, I want to now look at the land acquisition ordinance. I just put LAO, which is on your list. Okay? Everything goes back to the basic principles. We already know that all land belongs to the state. And when you say you own the land, you already own the lease. The land acquisition ordinance allows the state government to acquire your land, but it must acquire your land only if the purpose for which they are acquiring the land is for a public purpose. Okay? The state government can only acquire your land for a public purpose. What a public purpose? Most common are roads, markets, drains, SCSP reserve, or irrigation canal, or things like that, or for a school, for a hospital, for a playground, for a rubbish dumping site, or whatever. Okay? So those are public purposes. So the state government can acquire your land for a public purpose. You must remember this right of the state to acquire your land as against the federal constitution under Article 13, which says that any acquisition of the land must be accompanied with payment of fair compensation. Okay? You must be compensated for your land. So land acquisition ordinance, you have to know a little bit about it. All you need to know basically is the key provisions as section 1 to 5. Section 1 to 5 are the key sections, how the state acquires your land. If they perhaps want your land to expand a road, and if it's not in a hurry, they will actually write a very nice letter to you and say, look, we need your land for this road. We are prepared to, your land is 5 acres, we need to take out 1 acre. So we are prepared to pay you compensation at the rate of 300,000 for the 1 acre. Okay, do you agree or not? If you agree, please accept this letter and return it to us together with your document of title, and you sign the surrender of title. Okay? So that is where the government doesn't really need your land that urgently. So they try to acquire your land through what is known as private treaty, by simple contract basis. If you agree to the offer, you accept the offer, you return the offer to them together with the document of title, and you surrender your title, then they will pay you the compensation and give you an amended title or a new title with the reduced dimension or area of your land. Okay, that's one scenario. Second scenario is they need your land urgently because they've already awarded the contract to a road contractor to build the road. The contractor has got a certain period to finish the road construction, and they must enter your land. So what they will do is, all this you have to look at section 3 and section 5. We'll touch on it in a while later. They will first gazette, they will publish the acquisition notice of your land in the state government gazette. For the purpose of Pan-Borneo Highway, we are acquiring 1 acre of this particular piece of land. Okay, they will say that that's the first publication. 2 weeks later, usually 2 weeks later, it can be any period of time, they will publish a second publication, identical to the first publication. So the law says, under the land acquisition ordinance, upon publication of the second notice of acquisition, that portion of the land automatically vests with the state government, free from encumbrances, and even before they pay you any compensation. So if they want the land urgently, they go through that process by way of 2 publication of the acquisition notice in the government gazette. Okay, so that's the government acquisition. That's probably all you need to know. We'll go through the legislation quickly in a while.